Hey. And the prophets are back, and the Lord is back, and my crazy is black, and my God is black, and the angels are black, and you got to stay focused and do not depart, stay right on the track. Revelation chapter 7 verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there was sealed
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's
144,000.
your brother Josiah, back with another video as usual. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so y'all can get notified every time I post a video. Also, don't mind the background. I'm just trying to do something different. I'm just playing with the Mac computer right now, so do not mind the background. But let's talk about the replacing the tire pressure monitoring system. Let's talk about replacing the tire pressure monitoring system. So one of my tires had like a little bulge on it, and it had like a little small bulge on it for a while, maybe like 4 months I had it on there. I was procrastinating for the first time ever on replacing my tire. I already had the tire sitting like right beside me for a long time, but had a tire, procrastinating it or whatever. This one day I was just like, you know what, I want to get this tire out the way. It's kind of in the way. So I believe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went to go get the tire replaced. And, well, my bad, let me take that back. That tire that I had the small little bulge on, I wish I could show y'all the picture of it, but it wasn't really anything, it wasn't noticeable. But the tire I had that bulge on, the tire pressure monitoring system went out on it. So I kind of had no choice but to replace it. So I go up to the Hispanic little tire shop or wherever, I get it replaced. Because when you read the first, I got this off of eBay. I got it for like $14. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the picture up here. Well, pretty much the link what I purchased and how much I paid for it up here. Okay, this right here is essentially our purchase off eBay. Got it for $14.89. Oh yeah, I seen it after I paid for it. I seen one that was $13.88. It was $1 cheaper right after the fact. Yeah, this is a sensor I purchased. I'm trying to get y'all all good. So like right here, this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. So you come down here, 2012, whatever year Charger you got, 2012 Dodge Charger. Trim. I got the base model, and then obviously I got Flex Fuel. I need to start using that. And then once you type that in, it's gonna load up for you. It don't take this long. And then it's a compatible part. So that's how you know to order that part. This is OEM, an OEM part. So this is the part number that you want to go down and make sure it's the right part number. So mine is this part number right here. If you have the base model, this should be this part number. I'm not sure what the hell these part numbers are. Maybe it's for the RT Scat Pack 8 or SRT8. But if you have a base model or XXT, this should be this part number. I read it to y'all in the beginning, 398AB, the last 6 digits or 5 digits or whatever. So that's the part number you should be looking for. It needs to match up or the sensor will not read at all. But I mean, if you do have a different part number, you probably got to take it to the dealership also if it's not reading. But you might as well buy the exact part number that you need so you don't have to take it to the dealership or the stealership as I call it. And then it gives you the Dodge Charger 2012, Dodge Charger 2012 to 2016, all that good stuff. It comes with the stem and the snap-in sensor, so you don't got to worry about leaving the old valve on there. So this is the OEM part for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to inform y'all on that. I'm gonna say the last 4 digits, which is 5 digits, 3984AB. And this should pretty much be on all the Chargers. Just the number that you're going to need, the replacement number that you're going to need that number because if you don't, it's not going to reset your TPMS, which is your tire pressure monitoring system. It will not reset it if it's not identical to this ID number that goes with your stock tire pressure sensor. So the reason I replaced my tire is because this thing went off. I was like, okay, what the hell is going on? It said service tire pressure monitoring system. I wish I gave y'all a video on that, but it really wasn't too much to deal with. But I know some people on YouTube got videos on it. But I'm just giving you what to exactly do, because I went to the tire shop or whatever, got it replaced, new valve. When you buy it, comes with a new valve stem, obviously with the tire pressure sensor, which is this. When you get that replaced, let's say you drive for 5 to 10 minutes, because after you replace this sensor, when you look on the Dodge forums or it's a certain site about this sensor, in about 5 to 10 minutes it should cut off, right? So as you drive to the tire shop or wherever you're driving to get your tire swapped out or get this sensor swapped out, what you need to do, this is the main important thing, what you need to do is go back home, straight up, go back home, let your car sit for an hour, let your car sit for 2 hours or more, or 2 hours minimum, I say, because this thing will not reset if you've already been driving it. It's not cooled down. It's not cooled down. If the car's warmed up, the tires are warmed up, or whatever, then it's not going to read the sensor. Because I know for a day, I was like, what the hell? I'm driving on it for 5-10 minutes, and it did not cut off. For a whole day, it didn't cut off. I was like, what the hell? The next day I woke up, me and my wife, we went to the store or something, went to Sam's Club, and I mean, as soon as I left my parking garage, I hit that left. I mean, I tell you, 2 minutes later, this sensor went off. The service tire pressure monitoring system went off after 2 minutes of driving. So don't think that when you put this on immediately, that after 5 to 10 minutes of driving, that this sensor will reset itself. No, it will not. No, it will not. Guaranteed, it will not. Make sure you sit your car for at least, I say a minimum 2 hours. I give it 2 hours. Let it sit for 2 hours so everything can be cooled down, everything can reset. Once you start it back up, driving for 2 to 10 minutes, or 5 to 10 minutes. It took me 2 minutes of driving for it to cut off. It might take longer for you, but the instructions say for 10 to 15 minutes of driving. So right here, this is what I was talking about. So TPMSdirect.com. Just type in 2012, 2014 Dodge Charger, reset, and it'll pull this up. But the vehicle will automatically learn the new tire pressure sensor after driving for 10 minutes or more above 15 miles per hour. So yeah, you need to drive obviously 15 miles per hour or whatever. But what they don't tell you is your car needs to be cooled down first. You need to wait that 2 hour minimum mark before you start driving again. That's what's going to make it reset. Because it says for 10 minutes, but like I say, it took the next day when I had replaced it and it wouldn't reset the next day. I drove it to Sam's Club, and then two to 3 minutes later, it cut right off immediately, and it started reading my tire sensor. So just make sure you do it that way. That's not inputted in here at all. So make sure you do that. That's why I made this video, because I don't want nobody else to struggle like I had to struggle and was like looking on Dodge forums and typing in why this is still happening. TPM sensor isn't working, because I got it off eBay. I get pretty much all my parts off of eBay. So I was questioning, like, okay, I make sure I buy OEM parts, and it was an OEM part, same part number, all that good stuff. But like I say, just make sure your car is cooled down, and for 2 hours, and then start driving it. Give it more if you think that it won't reset, but scroll down a little bit more. So like I said, it's for the 2012, 2011 Charger, 2012 rear wheel Charger, all that good stuff. So this is pretty much for all the Dodges or whatever, Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, Ram. Minutes of driving. But that's when it'll reset itself. So that's all I wanted to cover. When you replace this sensor, Make sure your car is cooled down all the way, not warmed up, not replacing it and then driving it thinking it's gonna cut off. Let it sit for 2 hours, and then it should cut off within 5 to 10 minutes of driving. That's all I wanted y'all to know, man. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that hit that notification bell so y'all can be notified every time I post a video. It's your brother Josiah, and I'm out, man. Peace.